While our economy may be weakened and our confidence shaken, though we are living through difficult and uncertain times, tonight I want every American to know this: we will rebuild, we will recover, and the United States of America will emerge stronger than before.
Okay, well, turn to today. The labor participation rate has declined since 2009, and the number of people on food stamps has actually risen, Governor. Do you think he's turned the economy around?
Well, if you look at the headline number for economic recovery, namely the GDP number, it has increased. But let's be candid, it's increased at a very slow or really anemic level. And if you look at workforce participation rates, household incomes, and other measures, you'd have to say the economy has not been fundamentally turned around. There's been very slow, I would say, anemic progress.
Okay, well, I do want to move on because here is the president on combating terror at his first State of the Union in 2009. He says that he would have defeated al-Qaeda. Listen to this.
And with our friends and allies, we will forge a new and comprehensive strategy for Afghanistan and Pakistan to defeat al-Qaeda and combat extremism, because I will not allow terrorists to plot against the American people from safe havens halfway around the world. We will not allow it.
Well, the latest Fox poll says a majority of Americans say that he's failed on making the country safer. 34% said he mostly succeeded. 58% governors say he mostly failed. Did he?
Yeah, and if you look at his own words, I think one of the operative phrases in that clip you played is this, that he will not allow terrorists to have safe havens halfway around the world. Well, in fact, until recently, ISIS controlled Ramadi, they still control Mosul, they still control significant parts of Iraq, and they control significant parts of Syria, including the city of Raqqa. So the idea that he somehow eradicated safe havens so they couldn't plan or launch terrorist attacks has not materialized. He has failed to address and defeat them, and he's particularly failed to eradicate their safe havens.
Well, and you know, in his 2009 address, Governor, President Obama struck a very optimistic tone about the economy and the future. Take a listen to this.
If we confront without fear the challenges of our time and summon that enduring spirit of an America that does not quit, then someday, years from now, our children can tell their children that this was the time when we performed. In the words that are carved into this very chamber, something worthy to be remembered.
Okay, well, performed is the word that he just used. Another, majority of Americans think the country is completely on the wrong track. 24% saying wrong direction. 68% completely on the wrong track. Americans have lost faith in general. Does this president take the blame for that tonight, Governor?
Well, I think these times will be remembered. Unfortunately, they're going to be remembered for things that are not particularly positive. I think they're going to be remembered as a time where America flinched on the international stage as it related to security threats, as the time when we capitulated with respect to the Iranian nuclear agreement, when we had anemic economic recovery, and now we may be headed back to more troubled times in that regard. People are unsettled, and the figures that you posted there show concern and that the country's on the wrong track for a reason, because it is.
Well, Donald Trump seems to have capitalized on these numbers as well. Governor Tim Pawlenty, Governor, thank you very much for your commentary tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.